Hey,
what it is.
episode 3. I mean, this is what it is. This is what is going to be. Bruce and Budde, Bruce and Brian, however you want to place it.
Whatever you want to say.
It's like juggling. The lighting is good today. It's good today. I don't know why.
Your eyes look nice in the light. You know, I don't know about mine.
I can't fuck with Brian when he says shit like that. But it is episode 3, and we are back. So, to start off with,
I definitely want to start off with chicks that, you know, they go to the gym and they know that you know, of course, you know, whatever, follow them on Instagram or whatever like that. And they're just like, you know, they can't approach you, but they just got to give you the death stare. Like every time they're lifting, it's just like, what the fuck? Or like, what's he thinking? It's just, but they can't interact and come up to be like, hey, you know, I saw you doing this workout. Like, you know, what could I do better? What could I do differently? They just gave you the stink eye, and it's just like, yo, like, whoa, like, I'm a person, you know, like, I think you're sexy, but like, come up, say hi, you know, have a little talk. Stop being like all that, like Kim Kardashian shit. That shit don't fly.
Right. I mean, it's true. It's true.
I'm not gonna buy you a fucking house. I'm not gonna buy you a little fucking chihuahua. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, it's true. No,
it's true. There's so many girls that I see that are like that. That it's just like you feel like you're like it's Khloe Kardashian, like it's the fucking whole family.
Like I agree. Like if you have something to say, like you want to say, "Hey, how you doing? My name is whatever." Say it. I mean, don't sit there and be like, "Oh, you know, are you using that machine?" Because I'm not even fucking there to shit. Like I'm literally over there listening to some shit, like zoning out, trying to get my steroid on, and you like, are you using that machine right there? And I'm not even over there. Like, what do you really want?
It's always funny, like always in the gym, that's that one girl that's always like, you want to say something to her, she wants to say something to you, but the fact is she's so like, you know, her friends are like, oh, don't talk to like him, he knows this person, or this guy said something about him, and you know, fact is, we're kind of chill motherfuckers, like, you know, don't talk some shit that you don't know is true, because that makes you kind of look like a pussy. It doesn't make a good rap for you, bro. Like, I'm sorry, like, you got to be talking to this girl and this girl smack about like someone, you know, like it's happened to me a couple times, and I'm like, dude, seriously, like you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself, because I've seen it happen to dudes so many times that I've literally called my boys out and be like, yeah, this and this, and he'd be like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, you remember that, right? Like, yeah, shut the fuck up.
Wait, did Brian just say check yourself before you wreck yourself?
Yeah. Yep.
Like, what?
Damn right.
Fuck? What in the 1995? Like,
it's a great song.
Check yourself before you wreck. Like, how far back? I don't even know. I've never even heard that shit in like the last 10 years.
But
you couldn't think of another phrase to say.
That's the best phrase I could come up with.
Check yourself before.
All right, I tried.
Hey, like, you better check yourself before you motherfucking wreck yourself. You know, like, that's so 1998.
My apologies, folks. I did.
Like, you couldn't think of nothing else? Like, what else could you say instead of check yourself before you wreck yourself? Like, yo, I am not with the shits. Like, just hit somebody with that. Yo, I'm not with the shits. Like, that's it. With the shits. Like, I'm not with the shits. You can say that.
No, that's not fun.
No, it's the same thing.
Shit, no, there has to be something better than that. Damn it, I can't think of it.
I ain't with the shits.
All right, but anyways, getting back to what we were talking about is how some chicks just can't be like just real and just come up and say like, hey, you know, I've seen you do this, and actually learn some pointers and realize you can't judge a book always by its cover. Like you think like, you know, all these, you know, most of the time dudes are like walking around that are like, you know, have acne like shit. You could tell they're on steroids, but the fact is like they're always the ones that fucking are the ones that creep out, and they can't even have a response with a chick because it's just like,
how can you tell if somebody's on steroids or not?
99% of the time you could freaking tell is because they're bigger than everybody in the fucking shit.
Bigger.
Yeah, and they have acne all up in their fucking in their face, and you can see it all over their back. So that's definitely a big indicator. But it's just, you know, the fact is, I mean, you've seen some chicks in the gym that are fine as hell, but the fact is they just look at you and they give you that, like, that stink eye look like, you know, like, who does he know? And they just can't, you know, come up to you and have a good conversation about whatever, like, you know, compliment you, you know, on this, like, stretch or this workout, like, or routine that actually, you know, they could take some advice from, which is just, I mean, come on.
Right.
It's 2019. Is just be a lady, just be chill, like
just be chill. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. It's 2019. Yeah. Like, yo, if you have something to say to me, just say it. Like, don't beat around the bush.
Like, say you have a nice smile. Like, yeah, I mean, whatever, man. You have a nice smile. I have a nice smile. Like, just say that. Like,
you've been working a little bit. Say that. I mean, you don't have to say it, but if that's what you're thinking, I mean, you might as well say it because I've been fresh and I've been working. I want to say I like your hair. Like, you can say some shit, anything. Don't be like, oh, is your name Carlos? Don't I? Like, no, I am not a Carlos because I don't even fucking look like a Carlos. Do I look like a fucking Carlos? Like, no. Are you Carlos? No, bitch, I'm not fucking Carlos. Like, I don't look like a Carlos.
I'm trying to think of a name that someone has said about me. I can't even think of one. Robert? Nah. Tchaikovsky? No, that's probably not one.
What? Is that even a first name? Like,
that's actually from some movie. I forgot what the fuck it was from, but yeah. You got anything else? I mean, you got to elaborate on this thing too. I mean,
me all the time. Okay. So, like I said, if you're going to say something to me, just walk up and say something. Like, that's the best way to do it. Like, there's no reason to beat around the bush. Like, just say what the fuck you got to say.
And the confidence thing is kind of an attraction. I mean, when a chick comes up to you and actually, hey, no, I've loved that in the past when chicks have just like literally came up to me and just asked, like, what are you doing this for? Or, what's the purpose of your workout routine?
Question. Would you ever let a woman propose to you?
No, I would propose. A man always proposes. Are you kidding me?
You would never let a woman propose to you.
No, so what if it's like in Hot Tub Time Machine when the freaking guy like walks up to the desk and like he's just like, you hyphenated your name. He's just like, all the guys are doing it. He's just like, no. All the guys are not doing it. He's like, this guy has a big goatee. He's a man. Would you do that? You remember that part? I would not be that guy. First off, I'm the guy that would actually propose to a girl. Like if you have a chick propose to you, there's something wrong with that. I'm sorry. You need to be a man, and actually, it's the guy's job to do that.
So if she caught you by surprise, bought a ring, and got on one knee, and asked you to marry her, what would you say? You say no. You tell her no.
I would just, to give her the ring, and
No.
Or I would have my own ring. Just be like,
you wouldn't have your.
Yes, I would. I would just.
Motherfucker, she's surprising you.
Yeah, but the fact is that we would be talking about it, so I would get it before she does. No. It's possible.
You don't even know she's doing it. That's what a surprise is.
Well, it is a surprise, but I'll surprise her back, boom, one back.
How surprise her back if you're not ready for her surprise? Anyway, fuck your surprise. If she's surprising you and gets down on one knee, and you're like, what are you doing? And she's like, Brian, will you marry me? What do you do?
The guy's supposed to do that now.
I'm not asking.
When have you ever heard in history that a freaking female?
I can show you a fucking video right now.
Prove it. I honestly have never seen a female propose to a male.
It happens.
When?
It happens.
Is this in like a movie?
No, it's not a fucking movie. This shit is real. Like, this shit ain't no game. Like, yo, it's 2019. It is what it is. My question is what do you do? What do you do if a woman gets down on one knee and proposes to you? What do you do?
She's the love of my life, and it's actually like compatible. You guys had many good years. You have that type of vibe where you guys just click. Then, it would be I would have to say yes. What do you say to that?
You would have to say
a girl that does everything for you, but I'd rather kind of be the person that does it. But I don't have this.
I'm just giving my opinion because
I just can't believe it. Like, I don't have. Where's the research? Come on, what you got here? Come on.
Yo, but we're on like live, so I'm trying not to do too much of it. But it's right here.
I didn't know that was a thing. Fuck.
It happens. Wow. So what do you do? That's my question. What do you do? She gets down on one knee. She's like, will you marry me?
Pretty much that's the one right there.
That's the one?
If that girl has, you guys had the greatest of times, you guys just have that vibe and that click, then, it would kind of be like, I would probably say yes. If that's that girl, that's just like, I know it's it. And
you don't feel like that's like emasculating? Like you don't feel like a bitch. Like I mean, I'm just asking.
I personally would probably feel like a bitch in that sense, but I would be the one that would want to do that. You know, like I don't know. I mean, that guy. I mean, maybe maybe he was mama's boy. I mean, like that proof right there is just like it seems like.
But it literally has nothing to do with him. It's what she's doing. It's what she's doing. Whether she's not waiting for him, or
maybe she just kind of like waited too long and just like was like, when the fuck are you gonna do this? Like, in fucking Ted the movie when he goes and freaking says she thinks it's like proposing to her, and fucking Mark Wahlberg has a fucking thing from the kiosk. Like it's Rika, the fucking this chick, a fucking thing from the kiosk, and it wasn't even like she thought he was gonna propose to him.
I mean, it's what it is. Like, what do you do?
I mean,
what do you do?
I don't know. What would you do?
This is a moment. Oh my God. Yes. He
would not even say it like that whatsoever.
I gotta fan myself.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Fucking God. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, seriously? Now? Oh my God. I don't even have the right pocketbook.
This is ridiculous. What the hell was that?
Like, that's the shit I'd say. Like,
No, you would not.
That's what I'm doing. I'm going with that. That's what I'm rolling with. I'm like, yo.
Was this fucking Medea? Like, did you
get up. Get up. Give me the ring. Get up. You said get up. What are you doing? Give me the shit. Well, can't you wait 10 more years? Like, what are you doing? Like,
wouldn't that be? I mean, actually,
it's a joke. It's a joke.
Don't
break down my shit. Because I'd be like, oh my God, I am just so emotional. I cannot right now.
All right, RuPaul.
No, that's not a fucking joke. All white girls say that. I cannot. I just can't. I cannot. I just can't. They don't say that?
No, there was actually
don't say that.
No, there was actually some chick. Actually, I saw it at a comedy.
I just can't.
A comedy show recently that she actually just like freaking got like.
I just can't.
I think she was like annoying the fuck out of the comedian. Like I just kind of could see it in his eyes. I'm like, oh God.
That's what she was saying? I just can't.
No, she was just being like loud and just laughing. She's like, oh my God, it's so funny. And I was just like, someone's got to escort this bitch like out of the club. Like, and then her friend decides to hit a vape like a fucking moron. Like, you know, they say not to do that in a club. The most funniest thing ever I saw was. Actually, this happened, recently, just like last night. I actually went to the show, and some motherfucker decided to take a photo of Steve-O from Jackass, like saying, basically he even had a video saying don't take any fucking video footage. It's basically it's in their contract. It's a certain regulations and laws. And this motherfucker had his phone just sitting on a tripod like behind us, and I'm looking at him like. Oh, this dude's gonna get yelled at immediately. Boom, right on stage. He's like, "You motherfucker! Like, what are you doing? Like, did you see? Did you see the video that I just fucking showed you guys for 30 seconds?" Or Steve-O from Jackass, and this fucking dumbass kid had his phone out. I mean, bro, like you literally got to be the biggest fucking tool out there to be pulling out a video, recording a comedian that told you not to do this. And they even say it like on the passes or whatever, your tickets not to do this. If the comedian says this is actually, it's a law, it's a rule, and not have your phones out and recording any of their footage, which is, it's just out of respect. I think it's just like fucked up. And the fact is like, you can't listen. I mean, dude, I don't know. I mean, but in front of your girl, you made yourself look like a complete fucking jackass. Like they wouldn't probably like you. I'm sorry.
Who's they?
Some random fucking kid. He's just,
no. You said they wouldn't like him.
Oh, like Jackass, like Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, rest in peace, Ryan Dunn. Shit.
I haven't watched that show in a while.
Chris. Fuck, what the fuck was his name? The other one is Boy and Wild Boys. You don't remember that?
I remember the show and stuff, but like I don't.
But I mean, for them to do that. It was honestly probably a good fucking part of my childhood and probably yours. The shit they did, the stuff they did that made them hilarious. Fucking they're famous. I mean,
that shit was hilarious.
I think the topic that I want to bring up, it was always funny, is how some of those kids back in the day that people actually tried to attempt to do shit like that. Like, and it nearly probably caused a couple of their friends' lives. Like, I don't know if you've actually seen YouTube clips of it when they say on the beginning of the show not to do any of those stunts. And there was always those one kids that just took it over to the top and like just pretty much like one of their friends landed in the hospital because they just decided actually like, hey, let me do something that they're doing, not knowing that they actually knew certain things that they can get away with because of the stunts that they were pulling off. We're certainly to an extreme, but they always had a doctor, a paramedic, and stuff on the side for what they were attempting for their stunts, and people didn't really realize that. But I mean, you probably know a couple of people. I mean, I knew some people that did it, which is just like, I mean, I could be reckless and have a good time, but that's just like pushing the limits a little bit.
I'm definitely reckless.
Like,
I mean, I've calmed down a lot, but I'm definitely reckless. Like, I don't.
Quick question, Bruce: would you put a firecracker in your ass?
Hell no.
No?
Not even. Like, why? First off, I wouldn't stick a firecracker in my ass. Number one, and then like, no, like just no, just no. I don't give a fuck. Like, why would
That's
you
some
do,
jackass
would
shit.
you do it?
No, I would not do that. That would be probably the most painful thing and the most stupidest thing to do. I mean, probably the craziest thing I would probably do is probably like ride on the top of a, like a street bike or like a moped, like with one leg and do some crazy kind of trick. That's probably as crazy as I would go.
That's not really.
Or jump out of a plane.
It's not crazy. I would do that shit.
Well, okay,
Why don't
name
you jump
something
in a
crazy.
second?
What about mountain climbing? Would you mountain climb?
Yeah, I do all that shit. What?
I'd kick his ass up the mountain.
You're out of your fucking
Sylvester
mind.
Stallone,
You're
man.
out of your mind.
Cliffhanger.
Never. Too much fight. Never that. But I do know one thing. That's not fucking crazy. Like, that's not no crazy
Okay.
shit. I jump out of a fucking plane.
What is the craziest thing that you have done? Da, da, na, 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 na. Da.
I really don't want to say because I probably could have got arrested for the shit. So I'm going to leave that one alone. Yeah, I'm not going to say
You know, that kind of,
You know what?
fuck.
And this
You know,
is
that
what
kind of
happens with
sucks for
rappers.
me
A lot of
because I
rappers
can't say
telling
that.
themselves, I'm not a rapper, A. And B, I'm not going to tell myself. Probably some shit I shouldn't. I definitely shouldn't have did. I had no business doing. I was younger.
Me saying,
Definitely younger.
not going to
Probably
mention that.
23, 24. Probably about that. Just some dumb shit. Just some random dumb shit.
Just out of high school.
That no, I definitely wasn't just out of high school, but just
I
some
was.
random dumb shit that I shouldn't even been fucking doing. I did. What about you?
I'm not going to go into that because I've done some pretty shit. That
It's illegal? No.
No,
So talk.
no.
Now you need to talk.
No, I can't talk because my mom would disapprove of any of this.
But it's not illegal. Only reason why I
This-
can say
no.
it because I'm not trying to fucking put myself in no shit.
No, it was pretty bad. I mean, I'm not elaborating on this.
Come on.
Next topic.
No, you brought it up.
I'm not bringing it up.
You did already.
I really don't agree on this one, but all right. Are you serious? You got a clock? All right. It was I dressed up as what do you call it? A pity the fool. Who the fuck was that? Shit. Hey, Mr. T. I was Mr. T, and I actually cut my hair, and I have a giant mole on my head, and decided with a couple of buddies to walk into Southington Cinemas dressed as Rocky characters from Rocky movies. And fucking actually, we scared the living piss out of a couple of people. Some people thought it was hilarious, but some people didn't disapprove of it. And I just remember going up to this kid with a Mr. T look, fucking haircut, fucking a whole fucking look, the whole shit, and I just be like, "I'm pitiful." Go to Jim Jabber, like this little kid was just like in high school, like behind the desk, and he's just like, like what do I do?
Did you paint your face black too?
No, I didn't.
You should have. Jackass. Paint your face black and fit the whole fucking build.
Dude, I'm only a quarter, man. What the fuck?
So what? So why? What's the problem? Put some black on. Put a little black over here, a little there.
I look like Alex Rodriguez. I can pass.
You don't look like Alex Rodriguez. Yeah, we're not gonna go there. We're just gonna.
You know who the fuck? Who do you think he looks like?
Tracy McGrady. T-Mac.
When did I ever fucking say that?
Everybody fucking says it. Every time I play the ball, you all got T-Mac. You all got T-Mac. Like, oh, I heard that shit. Whatever.
T-Mac, like more like Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce. You don't even fucking know basketball. Brian looks like fucking Wally Zerbiak.
Yo, whoa, come on.
I'm gonna fucking go back.
Dude, give me fucking Steph Curry a little bit, bro.
No,
I got some nice passing. Dude, I've got
No.
some tricky shit.
No, here we go again. You're not talking about your fucking basketball playing. You're talking about who you look like.
Who do you think I look like?
I don't see a basketball player you look like. There aren't many white people.
What do you see? Some like a ridiculous comedian, maybe?
I don't know. You got your own like style, your own thing going on. So I don't know. Je ne sais.
Don't know what I'm
Hmm?
saying? Huh? In other words, let's talk about the NC tournament.
Let's talk about it while I brush my hair because I do it like fucking all day long.
And let's talk about like how in the first time in 21 years, Hartford is actually having it. Actually, 2 rounds of the NCAA tournament. Actually,
And I am going.
Which one game are you going to?
Saturday. So second round.
I want to go to the Florida State.
So
game.
I think it's both games actually. I'm not sure though because I still got to work in the morning. But it's like 7 of us going. A bunch of us going.
Who's going?
Greg, Troge.
Ah, cool.
Some guys that they know. I don't know.
All right. Well, what's the date?
Saturday.
Saturday.
And by the way, it's not even like a North Carolina, a Duke, Kentucky. It's not none of them.
Who are the
Not
teams?
even a Gonzaga. I don't even know.
I forgot what the teams are.
I don't even know.
I actually
I don't even
remember
know.
it was.
We already bought fucking tickets.
I actually found out what the teams were. I actually looked it up earlier, and
You got Tinder?
no.
I seen this shit up
The
there.
posting, hey Brian, it's Derek. It's 9. What?
What?
Hold
Who the
on.
fuck is Derek?
It's one of my buddies. He's a tree cutter or whatever.
So why you put the message up real quick?
I'm trying to find the freaking NCAA tournament thing.
Oh, don't worry about that. It's all good.
I want to see that it's pretty bad.
No, it's not that bad. I mean,
It's not.
it hasn't been hard. I like the area and the environment.
Yeah, but it would have been
Vibe.
nice to see Duke or like North
It
Carolina.
would be, but at the
fact-
same time, their following is too big to bring to the XL Center.
That's why Connecticut sucks. Like we should have a damn pro team. Said the Yard Goats. I mean, let's touch base on the Yard Goats. I mean, it is a nice ballpark. I haven't been to it yet, but the fact is, I would probably get so shit faced. Like I probably don't give a damn. The fact is like we need to get an NBA team in Connecticut, maybe a hockey team, something.
We used to have a hockey team.
Yeah, we actually drove them out because I think the mayor at the time was a fucking moron, like most of them have been. And it actually helped the state of Connecticut.
Governor. Go ahead.
Governor, yeah, whatever. I know I said mayor. Governor that actually, I guess, just pissed them off or did something. I didn't mean I forgot what the hell happened. I know they moved to Carolina and became the Hurricanes. And we haven't had anything really since. I mean, our UConn football team's absolute joke.
They suck.
I mean,
Did they win it? How many games they win? 3?
3. See, my team actually beat the shit out of Michigan in their bowl game, Florida Gators, all fucking day. SEC, baby.
SEC. I went down with Kentucky basketball. I give a fuck about Kentucky football. You know, they were pretty good too, the football
They
team.
were. They beat Florida, actually.
Twice.
And the tournament games, I actually just found them in good old Hartford. Not bad. Florida State, Vermont. That's Thursday. I mean, those games would probably be pretty cool to see. Villanova, St. Mary's. That's a good game to go see. And Purdue and Old Dominion. Marquette and Murray State.
That's probably the best game. Murray State. Wild Marquette game.
Not really a good.
Well, like I said, they can't bring nobody that big because their following is going to be too big for the area. So, I mean, but, you know, we're going to go. We're going to enjoy ourselves.
I mean, I'm pretty sure back in, I think the last time that we had a host, I'm pretty sure we had like Arizona, which is a pretty good basketball college. Kentucky, I think was one of them, wasn't it? 21 years ago? Who was it?
Oh, I don't even remember. That's 20 years ago.
But,
Ooh, I don't even fucking care.
I mean, what do you think that, let's actually so space, what do you think in the state of Connecticut we should actually bring for more entertainment? I mean, I know we have the Xfinity Theater in the Oakdale and a couple of breweries and wineries,
I
but
want to see Meek on Tuesday.
Meek Mill?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, thanks, you fucking jerk. Like
You wouldn't want to go see me.
I would like to go see McMill.
That's not your type of concert.
I would fit in just fine.
It ain't your type of concert.
Are you kidding me?
You do realize 2 people got killed the last Meek concert that was in Connecticut, right?
That would be fine.
Okay.
No, it's like yo. It's
do you even know? Okay, do you know the song?
Yeah.
This is off the new album.
You know that song?
I heard it before.
Back home smoking legal. I got more slaps than a
I don't know the lyrics.
So, but do you?
I've heard it before.
You on the radio?
No, going on Spotify and actually looking at it. You guys know Spotify is actually better than Pandora. I mean, I don't know what you agree on that. What do you think about that one?
Pandora?
Spotify or Pandora? Well, go.
You gotta pay for Spotify, right?
No, not if it's your plan. It's free.
Oh. I don't know. I'm just used to Pandora. I just play it and just let it go.
Oh, yeah. That's another good topic. I mean, other than that guy didn't tell me about the McNeil concert like a fucking asshole, which, thanks, friend. Are you done?
Oh, my bad. There we go. That's different. I just want to rock with Drake when he messed with me.
I think the only coolest, hip hop concert I ever went to is seeing Capadonna perform for Wu-Tang. It's fucked up. No, you didn't tell me about this. This is not cool. What topics do you want to touch base on there, Bruce? Hey, you're gonna keep doing this. Not gonna stop. Didn't even invite me to the concert. Thank you. Yep. So what topics do you want to touch base on there?
Well, we're almost hitting our half an hour mark, right? And we had to chop this bitch down to half an hour because we've been doing an hour. That's way too long. Nobody's interested in watching a fucking hour of us talking. I'm sorry. So
we're going to half hour now?
Oh,
okay.
We got to switch over to half an hour.
Okay.
But in closing, I would like to say, I hope Kentucky beats everybody's fucking ass.
They probably get knocked down like Sweet 16. Sorry. But probably. I think a 2 seed might win it this year. You're a 2 seed. I know you're
definitely. I was about to say you're kind of contradicting yourself.
I know you're a 2 seed. I'm aware, but I think honestly, what do you think? Do you think Virginia is going to be the team that? Remember a couple of years ago, didn't they become the first team to ever get beaten by a 16 seed in NCAA tournament history?
You know what?
They're better now, but
that's the madness of March. Anything is fucking possible. Anything's possible.
I honestly
is one game. All you gotta do is win one game at a time to move on.
I really didn't think we were gonna see that in our lifetime. I thought it was never gonna happen, but it actually did happen. It was last year. I'm pretty sure that Virginia got beat. Who did they get beat by again? Was it in the Sweet 16 they got beat?
I can't even.
No. Sweet 16. They got beat in the first round. I think it was like a pretty small basketball team. But the fact is, I think North Carolina has an opportunity to win. Zion Williams, that kid's definitely. I hope he stays a couple more years in college, but he's first round pick all day. But that kid is one hell of a talent. You can't stop him. I've never seen anybody be 270 pounds and 6'8", right. Could shoot a three, could do a 360 dunk, pretty much do it through his legs in the fucking middle of a basketball game. Block shots, steal, have very good court awareness. This kid is definitely the next big thing. I think
he is he's quick as hell off his feet.
Who's he gonna go to? The Phoenix Suns?
Whoever gets first pick.
I'm pretty sure the Suns are the worst.
Yeah, but they do the lottery, so it could be anybody.
Cleveland. Oh shit. Oh man.
Yeah, right.
Boy,
we'll see how that works.
That'd be pretty big, huh? Zion Williams in Cleveland.
He's nice, man. Well, we'll see what happens at the next level. So a whole different ball game. Everybody's just as big and strong in the NBA. Like college basketball, he's dominating. Everybody's just as big and strong in the NBA. Might not be as athletic, but they're definitely as big and strong. Like that's not going nowhere. By the way, yo, shout out to Lucky Brand. Yo, these shirts, these Lucky Brand shirts, man, these shirts are just comfortable as hell. It's cotton. It just feels like fucking gold.
Did you get that from an Irishman? A little leprechaun tell you to get it?
No, fuck, don't say you see, I got on white and black. I don't fuck with St. Patrick's
Oh,
Day.
yeah, what
That's not
lucky
for me.
terms? They got those around the
It
gold.
ain't for me,
You're
bro.
no lucky terms?
You ain't celebrate today? You ain't go out and hang out and party?
No, I actually went to the gym and actually did something productive with my life instead of getting boozed out of my mind. But, also there's tons of summertime shit to do that. So it can wait. Who gives a fuck?
That's true. Till next week. Laters. Oh, what the fuck?
Don't fuck it up.